Hi, welcome to Body Club. My name is Isidora. Today we're going to do a strength circuit using a kettlebell, a couple of exercises with body weight, and we're going to do a warm-up all together. So let's crack on with that. During the warm-up we will speak a little bit about the technique of exercises. We will go through them quickly, and then we are going to use a timer and work for 7 exercises, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. And we are going to perform this 3 times, so 3 rounds of 7 exercises. The whole workout is going to last 21 minutes with 1 minute in between each round, so overall 23 minutes with the warm-up, around half an hour, and let's go. Let's set our base of support, so point your feet forward, spread your toes, push your toes around, try and pull them towards your heels, start waking up the arches of your feet, your base of support. Stand tall, reach the back side of your shoulders gently back and the back side of your head as well. Lovely double chin. Let's engage the core with the breath. Inhale in the belly. Exhale, sink the ribs down. Stand tall. Bring in tension in the contraction. 2 more of those. Exhale, sink, draw the belly towards the spine, hold, feel the tension in the core, 1 last, and amazing, keep that in the back side of your mind. Let's start with the head, inhaling the transition, exhaling in the stretch, 2 more of those. Last one. Let's go on 3 big head rolls. Try to look at the shoulder, go down, look at the shoulder, and big and juicy, only 3 per side. Amazing, other side. Perfect. Shoulder blade rolls, you can keep your knees soft. Make sure as the shoulders go back, the sternum comes out and the chin moves back as well. You don't want to keep the head forward. Try to connect those two. 2 more. Last one. Other side. Try to emphasize the downward portion of that circle. Elevation is quite easy for us. We tend to hold loads of tension there. Pushing the shoulders down away from the ears is a little bit more challenging, so focus on that. And last one. Amazing. Let's work on the shoulders, internal, external rotation. In towards the thumb, external rotation towards the small finger, proud sternum. Inhale. Transition, exhale, stretch. 2 more. Really try and feel the rotation coming from the shoulder. Last one. And open. Amazing. Big arm circles. Try to lift with external rotation, palms facing up. As the arms move behind the body, start twisting in internal rotation, opening the proud sternum, squeezing the shoulder blades, blocking the ribs from overly flaring out. 2 more. And make sure that your head is not left on the front because you are sabotaging the potential of that whole movement. And let's reverse. Last one. Amazing. Wrists. We're not going to do much on our wrists today, but it's always good to warm them up. Nice circles. Change direction, it's always a bit challenging. Amazing. Shake, spine warm up, feel the weight distribution between your toes and your heels, make sure it's even. Feel that your shins are buried in concrete, so they cannot move forward, they cannot move backwards. Send the hips far back and place the palms above the knees. Here we are going to do 4 times cat-cow stretch. Exhaling, pulling the ribs in, pushing the belly towards the spine, and pulling our pubic bone as hard as we can towards our forehead, waking up the lower abs. As you inhale, extend the spine, roll the shoulders back, bring your nipples ahead of your biceps as much as possible, and extend. Inhale, transition, exhale, flex. Inhale, transition, exhale, contract from the front and extend as much as you can. One more. And take the last activation and roll yourselves up vertebra by vertebra. Perfect. Let's wake up the obliques. And zip your lower abs in, sink the ribs down, squeeze the glutes a little bit, elbows gently push back, nice and slow. Only 6 of those. We're going to make them really slow, so we wake up our core control. Every time you exhale, make sure you pull everything inside. 2 more. Last one. Amazing. Keep the palms behind the head. Make sure you gently push the elbows back, squeezing the shoulder blades, making sure that the ribs don't flare out. So at the same time, push the elbows back and sink the ribs down with your exhale. One more time. Amazing. Then we are going to add this in a hip hinge movement for 6 reps. Make sure the shins are buried in concrete. Send your hips all the way as far back as you can. Feel your glutes activating. Sink the ribs down. Gently push the elbows towards the sky. Come up, driving through the heels. Try and squeeze the glutes together. Make sure you are not pushing your lower back to the front. So you're just squeezing your 2 cheeks together. Inhale down. 4 more. Feel the stretch in the glutes. This is going to be one of our exercises. A good morning with a kettlebell. Last one. Amazing. Spread the legs. Let's go on big hip circles. Now here, try to not neglect the sides of your circles. Make sure you really touch all the possible points you could around your pelvis. When the pelvis travels to the front, my belly travels to the back. This way I can lengthen my flexors, squeeze my glutes, protect my lower back. So I'm basically doing again a cat-cow stretch while I'm performing that circle. So let's go for 3 more of those. 2. And last one. Reverse for 4. Nice and big. And draw the belly back. Squeeze the glutes. Amazing. Bring everything in the center. We are going to spend some time on one foot. Toes are pointing forward. Push the big toe down. Draw it towards the heel. Keep the hip tightly squeezed inside. Strong supporting leg. Reach up through the crown of the head. Exhale, contract and lift one leg. We are going to spend some time here. So tap that foot for 8. As big as you can. As flexed and as point as possible. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 8 big circles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to point and flex as hard as you can, as much as you can. 7, 8. Now the same with the knee. This is going to be a bit more challenging for the balance. Make sure you squeeze the straight leg and you tighten up the core. And last one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Amazing. Other leg. Soon you are ready to go. Lift out, squeeze the leg, lift up. 8 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Roll the foot. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the knee. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Amazing. Let's go for 8 bodyweight squats. Choose your preferred width stance. Make sure whatever you choose, whether toes pointing forward or out a little bit, that your knees are tracking your second and third toe. This stance I find is relatively simple. Most of people can go a little bit deeper with that. So proud sternum, sink the ribs down, send the hips back, and let's go for 8. Keeping the core tensed, pushing the elbows back, trying to keep our shoulder above our ankle. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Amazing. Now let's warm up a little bit one of our exercises. This is going to be the most complicated, but I think it's the most fun as well. Now, basically we are going to do a roll on our spine, keeping our core engaged. As we are coming off the ground, we are going to cross one leg down and one leg on the front. Roll, swap. Amazing. Let's go over 4 of those. Swap. And on the next one, I'm going to use this momentum from the roll and stand up. I'm reaching with my hands, reaching with my torso, pushing through the front leg and the back. When we do it faster, it's going to be a little bit easier. And then rolling on that foot, bringing most of my weight on the front leg, bringing my hips down and tilt. If your floor is soft, this is going to be challenging. And last one. Amazing. So this is the most complicated thing. 7 exercises. The first one, holding a kettlebell, is going to be a goblet squat to a shoulder press. And these are lovely, sustainable kettlebells. You probably won't have those, but more or less it's the same grip. We are going to go as deep as we can without our tailbone tucking under. So choose your depth, and as we exhale, press from the legs, overhead press. Control the descent, explode when you push up. Always connecting with the breath. The second exercise is going to be a bent over kettlebell row, single arm bent over row, alternating. We are going to send the hips far back, seams are vertical, and our torso is relatively parallel to the ground. Shoulders always away from the ears. Grab the kettlebell, exhale, contract, row, aim for your wrist towards your waistline. Leave it down, keep changing. Make sure you are not rounded. If at any point the ground is too low for you, please use a box or book, something that could elevate the kettlebell from the floor, so you have to bend less in order to reach it, but make sure you keep a flat spine throughout. Third exercise, on the ground. Now, we are going to lie down, bring our elbows close to each other, same distance between our palms, same between our elbows. We are going to exhale, sink the ribs down, reach the ground away slowly, and as we exhale, we are going to try and touch one leg, always controlling our return to the ground. Perfect. Now, fourth exercise is going to be the roll back to stand, hopefully with more success. Now, if that's too much at any point for you to stand, you can just stay here and alternate. Make sure you push forward and completely lift your torso up. Bringing your sternum out proud. If you can go all the way up, please do. And fifth exercise, we are going to work on kettlebell good mornings. We are going to bring the weight behind our head, grabbing this way. Make sure that the ribs are not flared out. Sink your seams in concrete. Make sure they're not moving forward or back, and send the hips as far back as you can. So hips go back and the torso inevitably leans to the front so we don't fall back. Make sure the ribs stay nice and synced. 2 more. We are going to work on a plank with the kettlebell through, drag through, sorry. Make sure that the shoulders are as far as possible from the ears. zip your lower abs in, squeeze the hips. If your feet are a little bit wider, this is going to be easier. Reach for your kettlebell, drag. The less you shift back and from side to side, the more effective it will be in challenging for the core. Also, you can, if you want, bring the kettlebell further away, and this is going to make things a little bit harder. Last exercise, 40 seconds of butterfly back extensions, connecting the two heels. Now here we want to make sure that the gap between the floor and our hip bone is minimized. So push your pubic bone down and feel your glutes working really hard. The arms are going to work on the letter W. So I'm bringing them back and gliding them towards my back pockets. My goal is not to go high. My goal is to pull everything towards my center. So glutes are working hard. Middle back is working hard. Lovely double chin. Push the back side of the head back. And control the lower end. Amazing. That's it. That was just the warm up. I'm already sweaty. Let's start. We are going to work with the timer. 7 exercises, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. If you are an intermediate, then this is a really good ratio. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. If you are a beginner, you could stop on the 30 seconds and take a break for 30 seconds. And yeah, just get in when you are ready. No one is forcing you to do more. Listen to your body, be aware of your technique, and yes, let's do this. We have 5 seconds starting with the squat, goblet squat to press. And let's go. Use the breath, inhale down. Make sure when you press up, you don't flare the ribs out. You don't want hyperextension there. You want a nice contracted core. Keep working with your breath. Halfway there, 15 seconds. Nothing left, 5 seconds. Amazing. Take a small break. The second one is going to be a bent over kettlebell row, single arm kettlebell row, alternating. So flat spine. Get ready in 5. Sink the ribs down. Nice proud sternum. And let's go. Aim for your wrist towards your hip bone. Make sure every time you row, you exhale and contract from the front. This way your back muscles are going to work a little bit more. And you're not going to stress your lower back. Make sure you keep a nice good alignment from the crown of the head all the way to the tailbone. Don't forget to breathe. 10 seconds. 5, 2 more, and rest. Amazing. For the third one, we have the kettlebell pull over, and we will reach our knee every time we lift the kettlebell off the ground. Start getting ready. Make sure you sink the ribs down, feel that tension in your core, and let's go. Exhale. Always control the lowering. And now, if you are pretty flexible, you can straighten your knee. This is optional. Bring your intention and awareness in your core. Using the breath, sinking the ribs down and drawing the belly away from your waistline, waistband. I can't see the time, so we will just wait for a beep. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Take a breath. Get ready for the roll back to stand. This is going to be fun. I hope you have a firm floor because it's challenging when it's soft. Start getting ready in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll. Cross, lift. Find the balance. Inhale. Change. And swap. Use your arms almost as if I'm pulling myself up. Less than 50. Couple more. 5 seconds. And rest. The next one, kettlebell good mornings. One more hip hinge movement. Excellent for the lower back, excellent for the glutes. Make sure always keep the core engaged. Start setting yourselves up. Elbows squeezing gently the head. Shins are buried in concrete. Always send back, feel the glutes working. Try to feel your spine being flat and neutral. Strong toes on the ground, press the ground with your feet. 10 seconds. Last one. Amazing. And 2 more. We have the planks with the kettlebell drag through and the back extensions, and that's it for our first round. Keep breathing. Start getting ready in your plank. Shoulders away from the ears. Zip the lower abs in. Straighten the legs. Reach, exhale, drag and change. As less shifting from side to side, that would be great. No, it's hard, pretty hard and pretty warm. And keep breathing. Last one. Amazing. Gently out. And last exercise. Butterfly back extensions. Remember, the arms move into the letter W and we want to glide the elbows towards the back pockets. At the same time, pushing our pubic bone down, squeezing our glutes as hard as possible. Lovely double chin and let go. Control. Try to time the exhale when you lift and try to sink the ribs down. So contracting from the front as well. Elbows back. Lovely double chin, halfway there. Squeeze the glutes. Ten seconds. And last 2. Last one. Amazing. Pass from your child's pose. Decompress the spine. Don't get too comfortable, just 2 breaths. Amazing. And slowly stand up. 1 minute break. Have some water. Make sure if you do feel that you are out of breath, resist the tendency to breathe shallow. Try to practice deep inhale from the nose. Long exhale from the mouth, exhales of relief. This brings the heart rate down nicely. 1 more and you will see you're good to go straight away. Sip of water and we are ready. If you need a longer break, please pause the video. And let's get ready. Round 2. Get ready in 5. Squat to press. Round sternum, ribs sink down, strong feet. Control the lowering. Explode, up. Halfway there. 15 seconds. Nothing left, 5 seconds. Last one. Amazing. Bent over single arm row, alternating. Inhaling from the nose, exhaling from the mouth, making happy thoughts. It's great, that's the best thing I've ever done. And get ready in 5. Proud sternum, flat spine, shins buried in concrete. Exhale, contract. And roll. Try to keep a proud sternum as you roll. So we don't want that. We want to open the shoulder. Halfway there. Keep breathing. Less than 10. 2, 1. Amazing. Yay. Third exercise. Pull over to knee reach or toe reach, depending on your flexibility. Start getting ready in 5. Control the lowering. And as you exhale, pull the ribs and the belly towards the spine and bring the leg up. If you are flexible, you can straighten. If you are graceful, you can point. Everything is valid. Keep it bent, whatever works for you. Make sure you feel your core working and you bring intention into the breath, sinking the ribs down. Last one. Amazing. The next one is going to be the roll to stand. Deep breath. Happy thoughts. This is great. Get ready in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Roll and pull. Hopefully you're warmer now and you feel a little bit more confident with the music and movement. Use your arms. Imagine you're actually pulling something that helps you stabilize yourself. Nothing left, 10 seconds. One last. Excellent. And next one, good mornings. Now the hip hinge movement, perfect for the lower back, the glutes, the hamstrings, everything works great for it. Whew, deep breath. Start getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Sink the ribs down, bury your shins in concrete and send the hips as far back as you can. Drive through the glutes. Strong feet on the ground. Sink the ribs down, halfway there. Bringing tension into the glutes. Squeeze. Keep observing your ribs. Don't let them flare up. We don't want to hyperextend. Keep your core contracted and engaged. 1. Amazing. Nothing left. 2 more. Planks with kettlebell drag through and our back extensions. And only 1 round left. And then we're good to go. Start getting ready. Shoulders away from the ears as much as possible. Zip the lower abs in. Lift and let's go. As much as possible, try to stay steady and not shift from side to side. If this is too easy for you, you can bring your feet together. And this is a game changer. I am not going to do that. And Keep zipping the lower abs in. Don't arch. Keep your lower abs engaged. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Last one, slowly up in control. Last round of butterfly back extensions with the letter W. Make sure you press the pubic bone down, lift the heels, connect, squeeze the glutes, lower the double chin, and let's go. Exhale, contract. Use the breath. Don't be shy. Your core is designed to contract whenever there are sudden changes in pressure inside us. So, exhaling fiercely helps that deeper layer contract. Nothing left, less than 10. Last one. Amazing, child's pose. Don't get too comfortable. Move a little bit around. Take 2 breaths. Exhale the relief. Amazing. And 1 minute break. One more round, nothing left. Make sure. Inhale from the nose, deep breaths. Exhale from the mouth. Bring the heart rate down. Move in space. If your heart rate is up, try not to interrupt your movement and activity straight away. Into water. And if you need more break, pause the video. One last round. And let's get ready. Ready in 5, 4, last one. Squats to press. And proud sternum, sink the ribs down. Control the lowering. Bring awareness in your spine. Bring awareness in your tailbone. Modify the depth to what feels safer for your spine if needed. Halfway there. Make sure when you press up, you don't flare your ribs. Keep everything nicely contracted. Last one. After this. Nice. Perfect. Alternating single arm kettlebell row. Last one is always challenging, but easier in a weird way because it's the last. So make sure weight distribution even between toes and heels. Flat spine. Ribs sink down, proud sternum, lower the double chin, and let's go. Keep changing. Timing your breath, exhale and contraction every time your arm moves behind your body. Making sure your shoulder is not pointing down, but is pointing forward. Open the proud sternum. Keep breathing. 10 seconds. 5. One more. Amazing. Kettlebell pullovers. We've got this. Nothing left. Only 5 exercises. 10 seconds rest. Take a breath. Start engaging the core. Get ready. Keep the elbows tucked in. Reach the ground in control. Exhale. Every time you exhale, pull the ribs and the belly button towards the spine. And always control the lowering. If you want, straight leg. If you want, you could even reach higher. Try to keep the chin tucked in, but not move the head too much to the front. So nice alignment. Last one. Amazing. Kettlebell on the side. Get ready for the roll. I think that's the most fun anyway. of all, the least boring. Get ready in 5, 3, 2, 1. Roll back, cross the legs, and swap. Really use your arms, pull yourselves up. Reach to lunge softly. Halfway there. 15 seconds. 10. One last. Amazing. Whew. Take a breath. 3 more. Kettlebell good mornings. Get ready in 8. And bring your kettlebell behind. Make sure your elbows are tucked in. Sink the ribs down. Bury the shins in concrete. Send the hips as far back as you can. Now if you are really flexible on your hamstrings, you might be able to go lower, but make sure you haven't tucked your tailbone under. So if you want to reach lower, please go ahead, but it's all going to be defined by your ability to keep a nice flat spine. Always prioritize that. Nothing left, 7 seconds. Last one. Amazing. And 2 more. 1 plank, back extensions, a little cool down, and we are done. Start getting ready in the plank. Lower the shoulders, strong fingers on the ground, zip the lower abs in. And lift. Connect with the breath. Keep sinking the ribs down. Try to not overroute, keep pulling the lower abs in. And as much as possible, don't shift from side to side. This is tough. Nothing left. 15 seconds. Lower abs, don't forget. 5. And rest. Woo. Awesome. Last round, back extensions. Remember, W's. Glide your elbows on the back pocket. Squeeze the glutes as much as possible. And make sure you exhale and contract from the front. Push the pelvic bone down. And let's go. Lovely double chin. Feel the glutes. Feel the middle back working. Keep breathing. Halfway there. Last one. And 10 more seconds. You got this. Don't give up. Keep squeezing the glutes. Last one. Amazing. Push back. Sides toes. Take a huge breath in the ribs. And let go with relief. Releasing the tension. One more huge breath in. And let go. If your body bounces a little bit in that exhale, that's great. It's a sign you're letting go of tension. One last. And amazing. Glue your hips on your heels and travel towards one side. You can bring one palm under your forehead and you can actively reach with the other arm. You don't need to cross it towards your head, just reach far away, sending the opposite hip bone towards the heel. Huge breath in your ribs. Sweating the lat. One more. Amazing. Walk towards the other side. You can bring your forehead on your palm. Glue the hip bone down and reach diagonal your way with the other arm. Inhale deep. Exhale. One more. Amazing. Lie down. Press the pubic bone down. Reach for your ankle. And as you press down, try and gently pull the heel towards your hips. Deep breaths. Releasing the tension. One more. Make sure you have an arched. Prioritize the pelvic alignment. If you need to bring a towel to hold your leg, that's great. Please do. Swap. Press down. 3 breaths. Relax the foot. One last. Amazing. And let's open our sternum, arms go behind the back. If that's too hard for you and you have a towel, please hold it. If you can reach your palms, that's great. Squeeze the shoulder blades, open the sternum up. Deep breath in the sternum this time. Releasing the tension. 2 more. Smile. You did it. And one last. Amazing. Thank you and see you soon.